I think they're going to shake hands, Joe, but that's the only friendly thing they're going to do.
Would I ask that question?
Or Andrew, sorry, over the next 2 days. First of all, what's he going to see when he sees that article? He doesn't read English. He's not going to see anything. The second thing is that these meetings are really a form of theater. The only thing that matters to these two leaders is what each of them looks like to their home audiences. Trump needs to look like he's a tough meanie to his base, and Xi needs to look like he's sitting at the adult table now with the U.S., which means he has to be treated as a peer. So there's going to be a lot of theater going on. What are the hot issues? Obviously, North Korea is one. I agree with Gordon. That's a situation that needs to be solved. The only one who can solve it is China. U.S. is not going to launch missiles into North Korea, but they may put pressure on China to solve it, and they could solve it if they want to. I've been there. It's the most depressing place I've ever been in my life. The other issue, of course, is trade. Trump threatened huge tariffs during the campaign. He's not going to do that, but there is issue about the border tax policy and the like. So I think they're each going to come out, look tough, not look very friendly, and say something meaningful about joint action,
so they won't,
which will be
John,
definitely
they
in
won't
Xi's
look very
interest.
friendly. You think they purposely won't? Neither of them will look very friendly. So when we see all these photo ops, it's going to be.
Well, first of all, if you've ever sat in a room with a Chinese president, they're the most stiff guys you've ever seen. They hold their arms at the side like this. They're not buddies. They don't shake hands. So these guys are going to look like they don't like each other. They're going to say tough things. But the one friendly thing Xi wants out of this, he wants to get the words out of Donald's mouth that this is a win-win story they're trying to put together, which in secret code means we are peers, and that we're going to be doing this with mutual respect. Right. Mutual respect in China is a code word that means we're going to have our own regional sphere of influence with less U.S. and more Chinese power.
Gordon, how much does President Xi try to bend President Trump's ear on the border adjustment tax? How big an issue is that going to be relative to North Korea and some of the other issues that are out there?
Well, for China, the trade issues are much more important than North Korea. They got what they want on North Korea. The only thing is they can lose, but on trade, they can lose quite a lot. You know, you got a Chinese economy that is not growing at the 6.7% pace. It's got too much debt. I mean, the debt accumulation over the last 12 months has been just unbelievable. So he really is I think, in trouble. Last year, China's exports fell 7.7%. You know, and that is going to be the big figure in Xi Jinping's mind when he sits down with Donald Trump.